Hey guys, what's going on? This is Starcraft and welcome to this is Starcraft English commentary. You're going to be watching once again the continuation of the games from the LadderNet series. We've had that one game in the past. Maybe just click the link in the description to go to the previous game. In the playlist, it was a game between Flash and DeWalt, a non-Korean player. This time we're going to be heading towards the Korean scene here. We're going to be having Flash duking up against the ASL round of 16 participant. He's gonna be Light. Look at these guys having a bit of a chit chat. I might provide the translation to these chat in the video description or maybe the comment section, so maybe check out for that. Or maybe if you know what they're talking about, go ahead and tell us what exactly these guys are saying. Everyone will be very much interested to know. I think Flash is probably asking Light how is he preparing for his ASL games, so I guess that's what it is. By the way, stay tuned because right after this game we will have the game between Flash and Lava. So Flash is playing against both Light and Lava, who are actually in the same groups of the ASL here. And this is going to be the ASL map. What map is this exactly? This is Polestar. Let me just quickly show you what Polestar is looking like. And you can have a quick idea as to what this is looking like. This is Polestar. Yep, that's right. A 4-player map with the 2 players spawning at the top right. And looks like on the southern side we have Light in the white color. He's gonna be going for an in-base barracks. It is the same as what Flash is doing, so exactly the same build from both of these players here. And okay, this is interesting. Gas getting taken right away from Light. I guess he won a quickie. Well, I guess so is his Flash. I guess for TVT we do want to see these kind of builds because otherwise it would be very, very crazy to go for some kind of a wall-in or expansionary build here. And behind this we're going to be seeing it is going to be Flash who comes up with a quick scout. Let's see if it's going to be going for counterclockwise or clockwise. Anyways, I mean, how were your emotions? How do you feel? What are the conclusions that you have after the round of 16? Who were your favorite players? Did you get surprises? Were you deceived by some of the players' performance? Are you disappointed? Are you let down and so forth? So please let me know in the video description as to what these results are looking like for you. Looks like Flash has not yet scouted where Light is located, but Light has found it where Flash is located. You can see that Flash is dropping his APM score a little bit down here. These guys are actually not that serious in this game, but it will get hot very, very soon. Factory is scouted and Light is going to run around. By the way, Light has potential to go for TVT in his round of 16. This is why he's practicing on ladder, and TVT is exactly what he needs. Let's see if this SCV is going to be able to make it alive. I guess it will. As for Flash, is still out there looking for the openings. Looks like Light has floated his barracks over. He is just going to hang out with just 2 Marines here. I was going to say, it would have been better, I think, for Light to go with a single Marine, no? Because he's got information advantage. Having a single Marine would allow his base to come up a little bit faster, and his Vulture will be able to defend correctly. Even if Flash sends a Vulture towards Light's base, then by the time Flash's Vultures get there, he will... I feel like Light would have just enough forces to defend for the first Vulture will be there together with the Marine. But anyways, this scouting SV will get sniped, so the game is gonna stabilize. I think the command center for Light is a bit faster. It is 700, and as for Flash is just about 5 seconds less, maybe 7-10 seconds, something like that. So the game is gonna stabilize. And today in the world of StarCraft, here are the top 10 players. Just quickly show you their Elo scores. And actually, okay, there's gonna be a Vulture coming out here from Light to harass, and this is a nice idea. We have the other units from the high ground or not. Looks like we're not seeing it. This Vulture from Light gets on high ground. The tank is gonna start to attack here, and it will take out a Vulture, but at the cost of a delayed expansion. Another SV gets sniped. This is not very good for Flash, this kind of result. And behind this, what are we saying? Looks like SV has already been saturating the new base here. For Light, Flash is in a bit of a crunch. He is gone for a second factory. We need to be doing some significant pushes soon. This Vulture tries to get in. No, it's looking for the openings, but Flash has denied the enemy behind his. Flash has got some nice vision of this area, but that is going to be about it. Let's do a quick vision check. Light has got a floating barracks. You can see the first factory, the second factory. Doesn't see the other factory in the corner. Anyways, SV is gonna get saturated now, so it is going to be once again. This command center is delayed. Bad. Flash is trying to repair, but Flash has lost, I think, 3 SCV to that Scuttle. But we have a tank coming out here. This is so strange. We'd never see this kind of attack, between these two players in a real game. But anyways, Flash has taken some hits. He would try to get a Marine and then back up and try to repair his tank that way. But anyways, this Vulture is coming back. But Flash is coming out to look for a push here. But behind us, we have a Vulture harassing behind enemy line. Light has got a 40 supply, and Flash has got about just 35 supply, but these 2 tanks are going to try to do some hits here. I guess Light is a little bit thin on the defense. Got 1 tank, 1 Vulture, and a Marine. But now we have 2 tanks and a single Vulture from Flash, and Flash is going to repair his tank. What kind of upgrades we're looking at here? Looks like it's going to be Vulture speed for Flash. Looks like Light needs to push forward. He's going to have a SV to scout. This tank is way too far forward. Looks like Flash is going to get pushed back. He take a hit on one of his tanks. But now I guess this Baron's going to try to buy some time, and more forces coming out from Flash here. This is not looking good for Light. He need to hold on his next wave of forces need to come out. This tank has been targeted upon, and that tank will fall. But before that, Flash's tank has died as well. But now Light is down to 1 tank, 1 Vultures versus 1 tank and 3 Vultures, and last tank is going to fall. Looks like Flash is about to clear the floor, but he is not going to be able to take out the Brandy tank. Is going to have the Vulture speed kicks in at just the right moment. Nice attacks, and the fact that Light has wasted some Vultures to try to harass previously means that he doesn't have that much forces, and SVs are falling fast, excuse me. And now it looks like it's going to be 42 versus 42. We're going to be having a nice attack coming from their side. Of course, Vulture with Mind is not yet finished. As you can see, it's very, very, very far away. So this Vulture can just only do SV's harassments, and that's it. But now Flash and Light having about the same supply. More speed Vultures coming out from Flash, and he's going to be waiting outside here. Light's going to be super careful. He's got only a single tank for now. Triple factory from both of the players. What else? We're seeing scanners. Instead of Flash's main, we're seeing factories. So it's just 3 factories. You have additional buildings from Flash. No, nothing. So it feels like it is going to be Light who's got a little bit of a better tech progression so far. This tank is going to get targeted upon, but as you can see how strong the tanks are, they press forward. It's going to be a moment for counter-attack here from Light. What about siege mode? We just have Vulture speed, no siege mode for either of these players, but mine is gonna finish soon, so Flash is gonna put down some mine to try to slow down the enemy's tank. Looks like these tanks from Light's gotta stop exactly where they are. He's trying to slowly move forward, but I think he's going to be super careful. Vulture's coming around to try to surround. What is happening here? Flash is going to be in a bit of a crunch here. Light's going to have to come from the back. He's going to try to kind of slow any kind of reinforcement. These tanks have arrived. Looks like Flash got 1 tank, 2 Vultures. We've got some more forces from the backside here. And this is looking very, very strong for both of these players. And looks like it is going to be Light who triumphs. All of the Vultures get sniped. Flash has got only 1 tank remaining. 1 tank, 2 Vultures versus 5 Vultures and 2 tanks. This is not looking very, very good for Flash. Flash supply is down to 41. Light is 50-60 tank. Is going to get targeted upon, and it's going to fall. SV need to get put out of line, but Flash is GG. This game has been won by Light. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.